Here, A.J. Pierzynski over there. We have a fun matchup today because these are two teams, if the playoffs were to start today, would both be involved. So a lot at stake as we move past this halfway point of the 2020 MLB season. But A.J., last night, a breakout night for the Cleveland Indians offense, which had been scuffling.
Well, this is what the Indians have been waiting for the entire season. They've been great pitching, starters and relievers, but their offense has been, to put it lightly, not good. They hit 3 home runs last night and absolutely from the first inning on did everything correctly. They ran the bases, they put pressure on the Cardinals, they took their walks, and then in big moments, Franmil Reyes, Carlos Santana, all hit big home runs, and they need those guys to hit home runs if the Indians want to go deep into the postseason. If their offense gets going, this is a scary, scary Major League team.
A season-high performance last night. Meanwhile, the St. Louis Cardinals, remember, played the first weekend of the season, played their first 5 games, and then had a COVID-19 issue over the course of 17 days. They did not play a game since their return. They are 9-9, still seeking something from their starting rotation. They need a little bit of help, so they turn to the man who started on opening day. That's Jack Flaherty.
Well, this is the guy. The Cardinals have lost 3 in a row, and this is the guy they count on to stop any sort of losing streak they have. This guy was incredible the second half of 2019. He is the ace of the Cardinals. His slider is one of the best pitches in baseball, and if the Cardinals are going to get back in track, they need Jack Flaherty to come out, give them 5, 6, 7 innings, and give the offense a chance to get going.
Season-long 12-game homestand. They are 5-5. Meanwhile, the Cleveland Indians have won 9 consecutive games on the road. Game 2 of this 3-game series is coming up next. They're getting a stent placed in a vein to help them out with blood clots. So Sandy Alomar Jr. is the acting manager for this Cleveland Indians team, which comes into today 23rd of the majors in runs per game, but they're coming off, AJ, a season-high 14 runs and 20 hits. Most of the production comes in the top 6 in the order.
Absolutely. Look for these top 6, especially the top 5, to do most of the damage for the Cleveland Indians, led by Lindor, Ramirez, Santana, Franmil Reyes. And the bottom has struggled, but unfortunately for them, they got a real tough task today with Jack Flaherty on the mound for the Cardinals.
He pitched on opening day, went 89 pitches in that game, then had 25 days between starts. Came back with a very short, limited outing against the Chicago Cubs. And then in his last outing, 5 innings against the Royals, went 64 pitches, expecting him to ramp up to around 80, maybe 85 pitches in this outing today. He is tasked with playing stopper with his sub-2 ERA in his first 3 starts. He has this defense behind him: O'Neill, Harrison Bader, and Dexter Fowler from left to right in the outfield. Bader covers a lot of ground. Carpenter, DeYoung, Tommy Edman getting the start at second base today as Colton Wong will get a breather. Paul Goldschmidt, the Gold Glover, is at first base, and of course the 9-time Gold Glover Yadier Molina is behind the plate. Paul Goldschmidt, as good as they come at both ends.
Well, they need.
How do you deal with all this, Mike? Well, he says you got to keep loving on these guys. You got to keep getting them excited for the day. And this is the lineup that is out there today: Edman, DeYoung, and then Paul Goldschmidt. Yadier Molina, the ageless wonder, still doing it. Dexter Fowler will bat 6. Matt Carpenter, Tyler O'Neill, and Harrison Bader round out his Cardinal lineup, which is 27th in the major leagues in runs per game. Trying to get after Cookie Carrasco, as he's known. He's had a couple of rough outings, trying to get back on track with his mechanics. They'll deal. Behind Carrasco is one of the top defenses in baseball. They've mixed up their outfield a little bit today with Santana, Greg Allen, and Tyler Naquin, who's starting to become the everyday guy. And right on the infield, it's very sharp, as we've come to know the Cleveland Indians. Ramirez, Lindor, Hernandez, and Santana. Roberto Perez gets the day off after the late game last night. Sandy Leon, who did come in late last night, is in behind.